Hey everybody, some exciting news because my life behind bars is about to resume.
In case you don't know who I am, my name is Dawn and I work here at FX Caprara Harley-Davidson.
And hopefully we will be through all this craziness here soon enough, but not too soon because obviously I've got a garage to clean out and make room for the bike. So let me get to work on that. If you have your bike at home and are still waiting to ride, still waiting for the weather to cooperate a little bit warmer, a little bit nicer, I've got some tips for you coming up to stay sane and prep for your ride. Obviously, prepping the space is going to be one of the first ones that we'll go over, but there's some other tips coming up too, so stay tuned.
There are some things that we can do now to prepare for the upcoming riding season. Number 1, dust off your owner's manual and give it a good read. Take a break from your spring cleaning, you know you want to, and do a read through. While we're giving you basic information here, you'll find specific information on your bike like tire pressure, load limits, security codes, and more. If you can't find your manual, I've left a link for you down below where you can find it online. Number 2, it's been a while. Catch back up with your bike. If you stored your bike at home, hopefully you properly hibernated your bike. If not, you might not be too late. Get out in the garage now and hook up your battery tender, check your tire pressure, and put a breathable cover on her. Remember, your bike's battery and charging system are not the same as your car. Your bike has to be under power, aka you need to be riding it before the bike charges back to the battery. So just starting your bike and letting it sit and idle is actually doing it way more harm than good. Staying well-rounded is also key, so be sure to check your tire pressure. And while you're at it, check your tires for wear. Please, please, please do not try to squeeze extra miles out on worn tires. Number 3, going mentally preparing for the ride. We've already started playing everybody's favorite game, how deep is that pothole? That, along with salt and sand those wonderful plow trucks have left behind, will be things to watch out for. Even though it is extremely hard, we at FX Caprara Harley-Davidson highly recommend waiting until there has been at least 2 good rains to wash off the roads. See the other video, 5 ways to ruin your bike. Number 4, to see or not to see. It's usually the latter. Those behind the wheel of cars and trucks, aka cagers, haven't seen a motorcycle on the road in months. And now that you're about to be riding your bike out and about, you must remember this. But of course they'll see me. I'm new to them, you think. Think again. These last 5 to 6 months, drivers have been lulled into thinking motorcyclists don't exist. And the way our brains are wired, when motorists are looking for a space to turn or merge, they only see the absence of a car and not the presence of a motorcycle. Wear appropriate riding gear. Take anyone waiting to turn left in front of you as an immediate threat to your life, and constantly play the what-if game. Number 5, you've lost that riding feeling. I hate when that happens. The main reasons drivers haven't seen motorcyclists in the past few months is because we haven't been riding. Thanks, Captain Obvious. And the old adage is true. If you don't use it, you lose it. Your riding skills were much sharper last September versus now. There's a skill set when it comes to riding, and to maintain that, it takes practice, practice, practice. So, for your first ride of the year, we highly suggest you plan to ride over to the local school parking lot on the weekend, or now, when there's likely to be less parked cars, and practice the basic stuff. Slow turns, figure eights, etc. to remaster your clutch, throttle, emergency braking, and maneuvering skills. You can always take an advanced rider's course after this whole craziness gets over, sometimes called the Basic Rider's Course 2, through your local MSF Riding Academy. Added bonus, you'll probably get a discount on your auto and motorcycle insurance policy. The other issue is that we are our own worst enemy in that we are too impatient. We are chomping at the bit, and that first fine spring day will have us like, ah! But in our eagerness to get out and ride, we decide not to take the time to put on all our gear. And we may neglect to reassess our skills, getting into a corner way too hot. Patience is a virtue, and it'll also keep you safe. weather outside is frightful. Okay, so that's it for this week. I'm going to unpack summer here and get ready to enjoy all the summer months that are coming up. Once we get through all of this craziness, please remember to stay kind, be kind, stay safe while we get through all this. I know it's scary. Believe me, I've been patiently waiting, and it is hard to do. And you have those setbacks, like the whole weekend I spent in PJs, in the same PJs the whole weekend, and you don't feel like doing much anything. I get it. Trust me. But the only way to stay balanced on two wheels is to keep moving forward. So that's what I'm going to do. Hope you all can do the same. Like I said, be nice to each other. Lend a hand if you can to maybe one of your neighbors that might need some help. Or if you are lending a hand, if you are one of the first responders, or if you are on the front lines at the cash register at my grocery store, or any grocery store for that matter, give me a shout out and let us know. Love to hear from you, and thank you for all that you guys are doing. That includes all the janitorial staff, all the truckers, getting all this supplies and stuff that we need to get through this to us. So much appreciated there. And if you like what you see, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And until the next What's Up Wednesday, everybody, please stay safe, stay home, and have fun, okay?